Oh, they're coming downstairs like that. Just like that, you know.
Here we go! 60 outlaw! Let's get it together, defense! Let's get it together!
No.
Protein spill!
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
We got three.
Gordon. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. Open man, it's Allen.
Let's go.
And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line.
Tune in, boys.
That's
I'm
good
on.
for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
For you.
Here we go, set, 10 over.
QB's traps, let's go. Check it back.
Rock it, let's go.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there by Gordon, and even 50 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They'll drop the throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he'll get it down here to 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And Stills bringing it in. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Let's fucking go, man.
Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes.
That pass I thought should have been picked.
Oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the
That nigga tired at. I don't hear him talking.
Hey, dude.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Tune in, niggas. Tune in.
So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run. And that'll make it 2nd and 6. Malik Jackson there to make the stop. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 2nd down, Johnson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 31 yards there and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Oh, that was picked.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down.
Oh, that was me. That was a gimme.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Let's go!
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That
I'm
puts him
trying
over
to
100
tell
yards
you.
now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They go back to Gordon here on first down.
Ah, fuck,
and that'll
made me go
hurt the
around.
average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day,
Niggas
but
watching or
sometimes
what?
the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL?
I don't hear
Those
the
guys
AG
get paid
doing
too,
them
you
with
know.
your go
Collins,
charge
they
and
say,
go
hey, they're on
shit.
scholarship, too, in the NFL. They're getting paid, too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction.
Oh,
And
I should have got rid of
here
that.
as he's taken down. Angelo Blackson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Oh, my
And he
God.
goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Brooks Reed providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And it's taken in at the 9. Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty
Michael
flag
Davis.
is going to give a
Come
much
on,
better
bro.
starting
Give him a
position.
face mask.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Watch the whip. 36.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. It's complete. Stills. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets
my God.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Watson on third down, and Thomas has it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Watson now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, it's Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
Come on out here, come get some.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. The strong running. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Gordon. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Give it up.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers.
James,
Everything
baby.
seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Stills the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long. They'll look to throw. He's got Allen. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
That boy a beast.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
Damn, y'all niggas is quiet as hell.
Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here we go on second and 12. That's complete, right around the 8.
To the fat-ass lineman.
Get it down to the 7. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing third down.
Bravo.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down.
Oh!
And he pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good.
How
and
the
this
fuck did I do that?
Where it is. So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
Good shit.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third
Get
down,
in there!
you find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
First down, Houston.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Johnson going right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 24-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 2nd down now. It's good. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Pull it high.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And now running right through past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 52 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Check. Crunch.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Watson on 1st down. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Hey, you gotta snap it. You gotta snap it.
Second down, this is Wilson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack, but see how they attack him here. Flush to his right, and he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and it's 3rd and 4.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Looking to throw. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 43.
Ready.
On 1st down.
Oh, my God.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bro, that got me hot.
2nd and 9 now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Angelo Blackson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage, and either spike it and stop the clock, or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
I was about to say, come on.
There, but it's incomplete.
On that bullshit.
Coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually
I've been
exclusive.
picking this
They may
nigga
have
off
been it one time in football, but not
one more.
anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Go, Chargers, go.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Oh, my God, bro.
That
was bullshit. You should have let me get past
and
him.
it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
You see that bullshit?
The Charger drive about to get going. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Who draw Corker? Switch it. Come on.
Come on, y'all. We need Melvin for this touchdown. Are you moving to the right?
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon.
Let's go. Let's go.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna run it one more time on him.
Here's Gordon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. This
let's go!
to the AFC title game. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be
rushed
the
that
difference
one,
in this
bro.
game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go.
I just rushed it like that field goal. I
The
knew he was going to
Texans
call a
offense
timeout.
ready to go here for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary.
He's behind
but
it.
you're
It
trying to
doesn't
get
matter.
the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it.
Joey with the sack. Let's fucking go. AFC Championship, nigga.
In the conference championship, and now you can
Coming
start
for
to
you,
smell
Drake.
it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does
That pick
move
was
in the
crazy.
future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles
he
Davis,
said
and all
niggas
the
say anything to
hard-working
get
men
their
and
way.
women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
He said niggas
NFL
say
right
anything to
here.
get their way. My cousin.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it
Ooh-wee,
happen.
let's go. Go Chargers, go.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my
You can
brothers,
get on the
no
duty
lie.
though.
All you can die, never wrong, they
Let's
right.
fucking go
My
Chargers.
side, yeah, we in it for life.
Alright, give me a second.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you.
We need a Super Bowl, baby.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror,
Who, my cousin?
feeling like a savage. Tell my
What you say, you
son I
trying to
love
run?
him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams
Let's
reality.
go. Everybody's getting these games in.
You say that you proud of me,
It's a showdown.
Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes?
You should have watched that game, nigga. That shit was cracking.
To be worried, I'm straight.